The death toll continues to rise after Saturday's 7.8 magnitude earthquake in Nepal. The capital, Kathmandu, was one of the hardest hit areas, but dozens of surrounding villages are left in ruins as well. WENY's Leanne DeRosa spoke with a local organization that's been working in Nepal for years now, and she has a story of how they're left to pick up the pieces after the earthquake.
Educate the Children is an organization that started in Ithaca in the 1980s as a program to help support sending impoverished children to school in Nepal. Over the years, it has grown even further and now fully transforms villages and helps the Nepali people build a successful life for themselves. But now, after Saturday's earthquake, they're working to help the people in a different way. It's been nearly 10 months since Educate the Children started rebuilding its third region in Nepal. Lisa Lyons, Educate the Children's U.S. director, lives in Ithaca, but traveled to Nepal in February to see the improvements for herself.
The progress had been just really great, and things were going along very nicely until Saturday.
Lyons heard the news of the 7.8 magnitude earthquake early Saturday morning, and although communication is difficult, her first priority was to check on the nearly dozen and a half Educate the Children staff members.
I have felt fortunate that we were able even to hear from one of our staff members that they were all okay, thank goodness. And just this morning she told me that the last two that they hadn't previously been able to contact had been contacted and are okay. So that's very good news, obviously.
Although Lyons still doesn't know the extent of the damage, she was upset to learn everywhere Educate the Children has worked is on the list of the hardest hit villages in Nepal.
We've heard from various sources that people, either their houses have collapsed or they're afraid to go back in because there have been so many aftershocks. So they're camping above, on the terraces, they're kind of camping above their house site.
Now Educate the Children is working to help the Nepali people even more than they have been by setting up a relief fund.
We've said that 100% of what we raise through this fund will go to help directly the victims, whether it's immediate relief or more likely longer-term relief and rebuilding.
It's been only 24 hours, and Lyons says people's generosity has been outstanding, bringing the organization one step closer to getting the Nepali villages back on their feet.
We went to these villages to make them even better, to work with the folks to help them make better lives for themselves, and we're determined to pick up where we left off when we were able to do that.
If you're interested in donating, go to our website, WENY.com, and click on this story to find a link to Educate the Children's website. Reporting in the studio, Leanne DeRosa, WENY News.